abused, silenced, threatened for years. She started Bollywood's Me Too campaign, but is now allegedly being terrorized for speaking up. A liar about the harassment and the mob violence and the hassle.
ना तो मेरा नाम तनुश्री है और ना ही नाना पाटेकर.
Twinkle Khanna tweeted in my support, but her husband is still doing Houseful 4. And what is so disturbing, today I'm a little political leaders to openly shame the
actors of Bombay industry.
Abba Singh, lawyer and activist, we're also joined.
Always seen in these cases.
Abba Singh, lawyer and activist, we're also joined by Sujoy Kantawala, is also a lawyer, and Mukesh Tyagi, a film director, is also with us on the panel. Let me first go across to Abba Singh. Abba Singh, Tanushree Datta says she's actually reliving those moments of horror. She's actually reliving what happened with her 10 years back. Now again, fear and intimidation tactics are being used to silence her.
You know, I have always seen in these cases that the victim always relives the horror because it's so traumatic, and I'm not surprised if she's going through it because the amount of questions that are being raised, aspersions are being cast on her character.
The Bollywood biggies. Let me bring in Sujoy Kantawala also. Sujoy Kantawala, is it not very, very unfair that instead of supporting Tanushree Datta in this fight and demanding a fair investigation, people are questioning her silence for 10 years when she did, in fact, spoke when it happened with her 10 years back. And today, again, fingers being pointed at Tanushree Datta. Isn't it unfair?
No, I don't think it is unfair at all. In fact, Mumbai police is not sitting and watching all these TV shows over here and seeing that who is making some allegation against some person. They need concrete proof. They need a complaint. And they
In coming to the police, it is
No,
never
she has to prove.
provided
She has to.
Mr. Sujoy Kantawala, when you say Tanushree Datta has to do this, has to do that, the onus is on her, you're actually describing what the Mumbai police should be doing. You're describing the police's role as an investigating team here.
I'm sorry. No. No.
Of intimidation of political goons being unleashed upon her. There's another version also to this story. Let's not forget. Let's not forget that.
Allegations which are just made.
You see, it is not that they.
Somebody tried to commit an offense on me, I would run straight to the
But you're not forgetting.
I would
But once again,
for 10 years.
are you not forgetting? Sujoy Kantawala, are you not forgetting? There is another angle also to the story of intimidation of political goons being unleashed upon her. There's another version also to this story. Let's not forget. Let's
These
not
are
forget
all
that.
allegations which are just made without any proof. She has to prove all this.
Okay,
I don't
Mukesh
think
Tyagi
any-
also wants to come in. Mukesh Tyagi, do you think the film industry has been unfair when the Bollywood bigwigs had an opportunity to maybe stand with Tanushree Datta and they maintained absolute silence?
You see, it is not that they should not have expressed the solidarity. There are women actors also in this. There are male actors also into this. There is a whole lot of a mixed gender in the Bollywood. No, there may be some reason for this reticence why people are not coming forward. Because as Mr. Kantawala rightly pointed out, that this case is 10 years old. Not suppose somebody comes to me and say that this person tried to hit me. So I will say, do you have any evidence to prove that, or can I just hold the verdict against that person? Yes, he must have hit you. Now there is certain due process of law which has not been followed in this case. Tanushri Datta filed, God knows it was a police complaint or it was a FIR at that time, counter FIR was filed, it was withdrawn, investigation
But she
happened
said it
or
was
not.
dismissed in
The
2008.
story is completely conspicuous.
What she's saying is the complaint was dismissed.
No, all vital facts. No, no complaint. So you know, who will? My fundamental question to you is, and to anyone, that who is the most competent person to decide whether it's a court or media or we? I mean, I think it's a court which decides whether the person is delinquent, person has committed an offense or not. You know, the legal clock begins to take the moment the crime is committed.
Okay,
and
I
that
was
is
going to come in on
because
that
the
point.
facts
Since
of
you
the
are
evidence is vital for determining the case.
All right.
No, what I'm trying to say is,
let
you
me
cannot hold Bollywood
The
responsible.
court will
No, nobody is holding Bollywood responsible. We are just saying that that industry should have come together when one of your own is leveling these allegations and student solidarity. Awasi,
Why should the industry come together?
why not?
Why should they?
Why? Across to Sujoy, I'll come across to you after Abha. Yes, Abha, please go ahead.
You know, the court proceedings will only start after police has filed a charge sheet, when all the investigations are done. Here,
कौन सा फ्लोर?
Italian marble.
My complaint was dismissed. I was threatened. I was intimidated. I was living in fear.
No, my sympathy goes with Tanushri Datta. Maybe she has got a substantial base to raise this issue. I'm not denying that at all. I'm only trying to say that she has to follow certain due process of law, which is circumventing. I do not know deliberately, emotionally, or whatever the circumstances is compelling her. Like, I fully agree with Abadi, there has to be trial. There has to be investigation. And then court has to come into play to whether who is wrong and who is right. Who is me or anyone on this panel to say whether Nana Patekar has committed this offense, or we should go by Tanushri Datta's statement that yes, he has committed? Because you see the contradiction, let me tell you. One of the witnesses there, who was a reporter, she says, I went after the incident was committed. She talked to her. Secondly, she says there was a contract where Nana Patekar was not supposed to be dancing with me. Now, where is that contract? Nothing is seen. The director is contradicting. Well, no, there was a Nana Patekar's performance in that. And there might be some disturbance. You know, I know Tanushri Datta personally. I have a lot of regard for her. We went together for watching a pageant in US. And there, she had a fight with the organizer for very, very frivolous reason, because she was trying to go to the competitor's place. And he said that, look, you cannot go to my competitor's dinner because I am paying you.
No, why
So,
are these?
there is-
No, then the question is asking exactly why are these points being raised? When she speaks about sexual harassment and when she speaks about
of Nana Patekar.
Miss India, confident
No, but tell
person.
the truth, Sujay.
Why did she file a complaint? Baseless allegations made on TV like this.
no, who is saying Nana Patekar? No, once again, यहाँ पे कोई judgment नहीं दे रहा है. Nobody is saying Nana Patekar is guilty guilty. All we are saying is that Tanushree Datta stands strong by what all I'm saying is this is what Tanushree Datta has been saying. She's leveling, has no substance. That needs to be investigated. That needs to be investigated to find out what the truth is. That needs to be investigated. That's my only submission. और इसके साथ बाकी चीजें उठा करके कि वो क्राइम की थी या नहीं, कि वो किसके साथ लड़ी हैं, वो कौन से टूर पर गई थी और वहाँ ऑर्गेनाइजर से क्या बहस हुई, इस तरह के पॉइंट्स को नहीं रेज करना चाहिए when she is trying to talk about a very serious issue like sexual harassment and molestation. Okay. All right. Mukesh Tyagi, thank you for withdrawing that particular statement. Mukesh Tyagi, Abha Singh and Sujoy Kantawala, I'm completely out of time. That's all the time I have for this particular debate. Thank you for joining us with your viewpoints. Thank you for your time.